Donald Trump in Shakespeare's era, the rise of Lord Donald of Trumpenham. Donald Trump in Shakespeare's era, a tale of golden hair and bold words. The rise of Lord Donald of Trumpenham. In fair Albion, where kings and queens held court, there dwelt a man of bold renown, Lord Donald of Trumpenham. His mane, a gilded crown of nature's craft, shone brighter than the sun or Avon's stream. No humble yeoman he, but a merchant prince, whose tongue was swift as Falstaff's wit, and whose coffers brimmed with coin from distant lands. "I am the greatest lord e'er seen," quoth he, "none rival me in splendor or in deed." The court of Queen Elizabeth, a realm of velvet cloaks and whispered plots, did buzz with Donald's name. His tower, a keep of stone and glass, rose high above the Thames, emblazoned with his crest, a rampant T of burnished gold. A man of might and mirth, the minstrels sang, though some did mutter he was more akin to Shylock than to noble Hamlet. The tournament of words. Upon a day of revelry, a grand tourney was proclaimed, not of lance nor sword, but of rhetoric and jest. Lords and ladies gathered round the lists, their silken banners fluttering like moths. Sir William of Stratford, a scribe of gentle grace, did challenge all to match his woven tales. Up strode Lord Donald, clad in crimson doublet, his voice a trumpet o'er the crowd. "Thy plays are fine, good Will," he cried, "but I shall spin a yarn to dwarf them all." With flourish grand he told of walls he'd built to fend off Saxon rogues, of deals he'd struck with merchant dukes, and of his beauty, unmatched by maiden fair. The crowd did roar, some with delight, some with disdain, for Donald's words were bold yet oft unpolished. Sir William smiled, his quill unmoved, and murmured low, "Methinks this braggart doth protest too much." The courtly intrigue. Yet Donald's star did rise, for he was cunning as a fox in Arden's wood. He wooed the nobles with feasts of roasted boar and promises of wealth, proclaiming, "I alone can mend this realm." The Earl of Pence, a pious man of somber hue, did swear his fealty, whilst Lady Ivanka, Donald's kin, did charm the court with grace and golden locks. But shadows crept, as shadows do. The Duke of Muller, stern and silent, watched from afar, his parchments filled with whispers of Lord Donald's deeds, taxes unpaid, and oaths forsworn. "This man doth strut too proud," the Duke declared. "I'll search his tower from crypt to spire." The fall and rise again. A plague of rumor swept the land, and Donald's name grew tarnished. The Queen, her patience thin, did summon him to court. "What say thee, Trumpenham, to these dark claims?" she spake, her scepter gleaming cold. With bombast grand he cried, "A witch's hunt, your grace. My foes do weave these lies from envious cloth." The trial was fierce, a tempest of sharp tongues, yet Donald stood unbowed. His loyal throng, a chorus of rough voices, chanted loud his praise, drowning out the scribes. The Queen, though wroth, saw wisdom in his sway o'er common folk, and spared his title, yet banished him to tour the provinces. Epilogue. In time, Lord Donald did return, his banner raised anew. From hamlet to grand hall he preached his gospel bold, make Albion great once more. The people cheered, for though his speech was coarse, his fire lit their hearts. Sir William penned a final line, a fool perchance, yet king in his own play. Thus ends the tale of Donald, Lord of Trumpenham, a man of Shakespeare's stage, part jester, part prince, all thunder in a world of ink and crowns.